are listening to Otter Space, Episode 10, Endgame. Inside Brill's squid-shaped spaceship, Brill continues to use his lightning tentacles to painfully shock Bo and the other prisoners.
Rule 2, no playing!
Underneath Brill's spaceship, the clamshell spaceship and all 12 Momoan spaceships concentrate their laser fire on the enormous red plasma tube that is sucking up ocean water. Their lasers are only causing minor damage to the plasma tube. Cordy shakes her head at Kip, who isn't giving up.
It's not enough, Kip. We need a different plan.
No more plans.
They see below Olive and Jasper leading the rest of the otters to swim against the strong pull of the plasma tube, which threatens to suck them all up. On the nose cone of Brill's spaceship, Sea Star continues to pry with all of his might on the hull made from Aquarian alloy, the strongest substance in the universe. To his credit, Sea Star has managed to peel back a small corner of the metal. Behind the clamshell spaceship, Sorbeo revs the engine of the Turritelidae, his pointy, cone-shaped spaceship. The ship spins faster and faster, ready to ram right into the clamshell spaceship.
Get ready for clam kabobs!
Back on board the clamshell spaceship, Kip, Cordy, and Gorkle are unaware that they are about to be skewered by the Turritelidae. Kip keeps firing the laser futilely at Brill's enormous plasma tube. Kip throws his paws up from the ship's joystick.
Nothing's working!
In doing so, he bumps the joystick left, and the whole spaceship jerks to the left. This causes the Turritelidae to just barely miss the clamshell ship. Sorbeo throws up his arms,
No, stop!
scared,
No.
as the Turritelidae punctures through Brill's enormous plasma tube. The plasma tube is gashed, but not completely torn. Brill's ship jerks upward as a result. Inside Brill's spaceship, Brill's torture of Bo and the other prisoners stops when the upward jolt to the ship slams everyone down. The violent jerk launches Brill out of the tank. Brill lands, tumbles over, flops unceremoniously onto the deck.
This time you won't be so lucky.
Sorbeo's ship will cut ours in two.
Cordy glances around. She sees the ocean, Brill's plasma tube, Sea Star tugging on Brill's ship. Cordy smirks to herself.
She's got a plan.
She does?
You bet I do.
Cordy's eyes are locked with Sorbeo's as the Turritelidae spins faster and faster. She reacts the instant Sorbeo moves. The chase is on.
I will cut you down from the sky!
Cordy flies close by the smaller plasma tubes dropped by the other ships in Brill's armada. The less nimble Turritelidae slices through the tubes, cutting them in half and causing them to drop their suction and all their water. This launches the ships into the clouds again. The prisoners stare at Brill flopping around on the floor of the bridge. He can't fire up his lightning tentacles and looks longingly at the water tank, the source of his power.
You're a shrimp?
Mocking Brill is a violation of DZ-015, punishable by 10 solar spans in the vapor mines.
The prisoners laugh at his voice. Brill sneakily inches toward his water tank.
Laughing at Brill violates DZ-011, 40 solar spans in the vapor mines.
Careful, that shrimp looks steamed. Get me some cocktail sauce.
Okay, you ask for it.
Brill dives back into the water, summons his lightning tentacles. He lifts Bo and the prisoners up, slams them into the ceiling of the spaceship. Above the ocean, the Turritelidae continues its pursuit of the clamshell spaceship, slicing through more plasma tubes. Cordy at the controls flies with total precision, fearless. She was born for this. She heads right for the nose cone of Brill's ship. Inside, Brill's booming voice has returned. He laughs maniacally at the prisoners dangling by his lightning tentacles.
I am Brill the Mighty. I am Brill the Bloody.
The Turritelidae gains on the clamshell spaceship. Its spinning body is close enough to drill slightly into the back of the clamshell.
Hull breach. Shields at 20%.
Cordy yanks the joystick. The clamshell narrowly avoids a head-on collision with Brill's ship. Kip is surprised to see Seastar, who has now bent up just enough of the metal paneling for the tip of the Turritelidae to pierce inside. Seastar loses another arm. As the Turritelidae bores an ever-expanding hole in the nose of Brill's ship. Brill can hardly believe the sight of the nose of the Turritelidae in his tank. Brill sees Sorbeo.
Get out of my water!
Brill releases Bo and the prisoners, and they drop to the floor. Brill then uses the lightning tentacles on the Turritelidae.
No, sire! The water! El agua!
But it's too late. Brill has moved the Turritelidae backwards just enough to unplug the hole in his tank it just created. All of the water rushes out of Brill's tank, and since Brill is in the tank, he gets sucked out too. Brill is about to head over a 12,000-meter waterfall that spills to the bay below. Seastar grabs Brill with his one remaining arm.
Why are you helping me?
We all be needing somebody to hold on to, even bilge rats like us.
There's a twinkle in Brill's eye. A connection to Seastar. Maybe. Brill twists around.
Whoa! I be holding on with just me hook.
Brill sees the Armada ships goofing off, bouncing up and down, performing loop-de-loops, playing chase.
We shall not suffer the Aquarian's fate. New rule!
Seastar's hook rips out. Stuck together, Seastar and Brill tumble over the waterfall. As they fall, the rushing air fills Brill and inflates him like a parachute. He wraps his tentacles around Seastar like a skydiver.
This be... what's the word for what this be?
Brill cracks a smile.
Fun!
Inside the clamshell spaceship, the new rule projects from Gorkel's brilliant bracelet.
Fun?
All fun.
Now that's a rule I can follow.
A warning light on the clamshell's computer flashes.
Oh, shields below 5%. Abandoned ship!
The bivalve door opens one last time. With the ship exploding in the background, Kip, Cordy, and Gorkel run and leap towards Brill's ship. Gorkel lands face first on the roof of Brill's ship. Then Kip and Cordy poof into Gorkel's thick fur.
Oh, smells like walrus butt in here.
I know! Look!
Brill's ship is still sucking up ocean water, and the suction is headed right for Jasper, Olive, and the other otters who continue to swim for their lives. Kip, Cordy, and Gorkel run across the top of the ship and belly slide on top of the Turritelidae. Inside Brill's ship, Brill's last rule, fun, projects from everyone's brilliant bracelet. Bo addresses the other prisoner aliens.
You read the rule. New Dominion will be about fun and games and...
Playing?
Yes! Playing!
Bo turns to see a large, familiar silhouette.
Bo, what are you doing here?
Same as you! Being a legend.
They give each other big hugs.
Hey, legends? Think you could stop this ship from sucking up my lodge?
On it.
On it.
Gorkel and Bo type furiously on a nearby ship computer.
Hey, Kip, what's a lodge?
A group of sea otters.
Fascinating.
Yeah, that or a raft or a bevy.
A bevy, really? Oh, how I missed you and your facts, Kip.
I missed you too, Bo.
Kip shakes one of Bo's hands. The other three keep typing. A laser fires. The computer blows up. Sorbeo exits the Turritelidae, his laser gun smoking.
That's right. It is I, Sorbeo Supreme.
This clown? Still?
That's my water. This is my ship. It's all mine. I am the new ruler.
Haven't you heard, Sorbeo? Fun is the new rule.
Yeah, and you're not having any.
Let's show him how.
Bo leads the prisoner aliens on a charge to Sorbeo.
No, no, show me now. No, back. No, no, too close. Stay back. No, wait.
Bo and the prisoner aliens dogpile Sorbeo.
What is your rank? Why are you touching? No, you know who I am. Sorbeo Supreme.
Meanwhile, Gorkle examines the fried computer terminal.
It's stuck in its last command. Still trying to drag Earth out of orbit.
On the spaceship's computer screen, Cordy sees the thrashing water at the base of the plasma tube as it rips Jasper and Olive from each other's paws.
Grab my paw! We need to do something.
Kip grabs a handheld laser used for vaporizing and fires it at the top of the plasma tube. No damage. Cordy joins in.
That will never work. The tube is strongest near the source.
Where is it the weakest?
Down there.
Bo points way down, through the clouds where the plasma tube meets the ocean.
Okay, I've got a plan. We dive.
Kip smiles. They raise their lasers with swagger.
Guys, no. Bad plan. Bad plan.
Oh, this'll work. They're legends.
They're furry water balloons. When they hit the water, they'll explode.
Gorkle covers Bo's mouth.
When you break the tube, this ship will get shot so far up into space, we'll be halfway back to Dominion.
Then I guess this is goodbye.
Not goodbye. Good plan.
Cordy gives Gorkle one last furry hug.
Oh, come here, you big hairy beast. Ugh.
Kip hugs Bo.
Go with the flow, my friend.
Go with the flow.
Kip offers his paw to Cordy. They step to the edge.
So, PBFs?
Ew! Did you just ask me to be your paw buddy forever with an acronym?
Desperate time. Each second counts. I think an acronym is appropriate.
And you still think too much.
Cordy clasps Kip's paw. Together, they dive. Kip and Cordy, with linked paws, slide all the way down the plasma tube's side, slice into the ocean at astonishing speed. Paws still clasped, Kip and Cordy plunge deep into the ocean, reaching the end of the plasma tube. It immediately sucks them into an upside-down whirlpool. Paws still linked, Kip and Cordy swirl around and around, firing the lasers in opposite directions, turning the plasma tube into a plasma slinky. Bo and Gorkle watch everything from above.
We should have probably put on some seatbelts.
Bo and Gorkle are thrown to the ground as the ship rockets up through Earth's atmosphere and out into outer space. With the Turritelidae sticking out its nose, Brill's spaceship hurls through space like a comet. Pressed to the floor, on their backs, Bo and Gorkle have huge grins on their faces, hold hands, and scream.
No! Shield's below 5%. We need to all get out of here. Fast!
Gorkle and Bo both look at the Turritelidae and smile. Moments later, waking up alone on the floor, Sorbeo hears the Turritelidae scratching its way in reverse out of Brill's ship. Bo, Gorkle, and the rest of the prisoners are at the helm. They wave bye to Sorbeo.
Get off my ship!
Your ship? I don't think so.
I am Sorbeo Supreme. You should honor my command.
The honor is all ours.
Gorkle holds up the last Aquarian probe. Bo pulls the joystick back, and the Turritelidae rockets away out of sight. Sorbeo is left behind on Brill's badly damaged, out-of-control ship, speeding off infinitely to nowhere.
I am Sorbeo Supreme!
Back in Monterey Bay, a huge column of water drops from the sky. Kip and Cordy take a deep breath as the water crashes down and creates an enormous tidal wave. The rest of the otters see the frightening wave approaching.
Back! Everyone run!
The otters scurry up the cliffs and scamper further inland.
Whoa! Look!
Kip and Cordy emerge from underwater, body surfing the enormous wave as it finally subsides a few hundred feet inland.
Kip and Cordy!
As the water recedes, Kip and Cordy rest on their backs on the shore, gasping for air.
Fine already. I'll be your stupid paw buddy.
Many days pass, and all that's visible in the thick fog of San Francisco Harbor is the light from a buoy. Then, a fishhook clasps onto the side of the Golden Gate Bridge.
The seas were rough. Land was scarce. But my first mate and I were on the hunt for treasure.
Legs all grown back, Sea Star hoists Brill to the top of the bridge.
The same treasure the ancient Aquarians were after. Someone to play with.
Brill and Sea Star peer down to the water below. They share a tentacle bump and skydive off the bridge. Under the ocean, Kip and Cordy swim side by side. The whole Otter Lodge chases after them with smiles all around. They're all playing a game. Jasper and Olive lead, nearly catching Kip and Cordy. Then, like the ancient Aquarians, Kip and Cordy summon a plasma submarine and share a smile as they leave the others behind. We discover they are all in game space, projected out of an Aquarian game probe. All throughout the planets of Dominion, all kinds of aliens are playing. Some with spaceships, others with jetpacks, or just a ball, or costumes, a pair of dice, puzzles, blocks. And the tubes which used to suck worlds dry are now interplanetary water slides. Kip and Cordy catch up to Bo, who rides Gorkle like a surfboard.
Ooh, nice ride!
Yeah, if you can stand the smell.
The ancient Aquarian projects from a game probe.
Next level. Are you ready to play?
Kip and Cordy smile, holding each other's paws. PBFs. Paw buddies. Forever. Otter Space was written and produced by Andrew Levine and Benj Thal. Executive produced by Bob Cho, Andrew Levine, and Benj Thal. Produced by Renee Dorian. Directed by Benj Thal. Starring Lance Barber, Renee Dorian, Casey Adler, Samba Shoot, Rick Adams, Dave Wilder, Ben Begley, Georgina Marie, and Carlos Alazraki. Narrated by Jennifer Riker. Music composed by Samantha Vandersloos and Riley Hughes. Intro theme by Alex Pitchka. Mixed by Henry Smallhawks and DJ Lynch at Sound Rebels.